What's happening in the community around our fabulous lake? Find out with Martine Patterson every Monday between 9 a.m. and 12 noon. Lake Mac Life on Lake Macquarie FM 97.3. It's just a soul and feeling, yeah, moving with the beat.
And you're with Martine on Lake Macquarie FM, the new 97.3. This is the Lake Mac Life Show. And as promised, we are talking to lots of different people today. We've talked with David Harris, the member for Wyong. We've had a chat with David Lang, who is Neil Diamond. And I have with me, I'm very excited to say, the lovely Lia Belle Bundy from WEA. But they are putting on Carrie the musical. Yes, you heard right. Carrie the musical. Remember the books? I remember reading the books, scaring myself to death back in the 80s, and watching the movie, scaring myself to death a bit more. But now it is Carrie the musical. Lia, welcome aboard.
Thanks, Martine. Thanks for having me.
Now, goodness me, why Carrie of all things, and how did it become a musical?
So in 1980s, the team that wrote Fame, the musical.
Yes,
Fame
yes.
on the television, yeah. So they read the book and were really interested in bringing that story to life.
Wow.
So they've did it as a off-Broadway production, which actually was a bit of a flop.
Was it? Really?
Back in the time,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't remember it being a musical. I do remember as a teenager in the 80s reading the book, being terrified. So thinking about that, I can't imagine it then being a musical.
I think back in the 80s it was a bit forward-thinking, but in our current time, because it deals with bullying.
Yes.
And it deals with the effects of bullying.
Yes.
And I think the environment our kids are living in now, it's a really important story.
It is, I think so, yeah. When you take all the gory bits out, as you say, it's about high school and about the bullying that goes on, that is replicated everywhere in the workplace, outside, and so a lot of people can, really take on board the story. So you guys took on Carrie, you bought the rights to it, but who is actually behind this?
So behind the project are Kimberly Dingle and Eden Dennis, who are two of our alumni graduates from our music theatre diploma, because at WEA we run lots of creative industry programs, and one of those is music theatre. We also have music industry, so we have a different array of courses, but the girls graduated...
Just going back, so music theatre industry, is that sort of the behind the scenes?
No, so music theatre is our singing, dancing, acting course for those people that want to go into music theatre as a career. And music industry is for contemporary performance or music business, if you want to manage people in music.
Interesting.
Sound production and composition. So that's our music industry course.
Wow.
But the two girls are part of our music theatre graduates.
And they thought they'd like to put on Carrie the musical.
Yeah, and they've done a really, really good job. So this is giving them experience working as professionals in the industry and honing those skills. So
Very
they manage
so.
The whole production. So they manage the costumes, direction, musical direction, choreography. So the project has been run by them, just with us overseeing it.
That's amazing, isn't it? Because there is so much involved. I mean, we just turn up, we buy our tickets, we sit there with our popcorn and we sit there enjoying ourselves. We don't realise the actual goings on, the preparation that came up to this, and everything that's going on behind the scenes. We tend to forget that, especially if we're not, inclined into that industry. It starts this week, but how long has it been sort of in preparation?
So they've been rehearsing since March this year.
Wow.
And they rehearse for 4 hours a week.
Wow.
So they've put a lot of hours in, and then there's practice hours that they'll do by themselves, and then I know there's been costumes being made, litres and litres of blood being made, because if you know the story of Carrie.
Can we ask what it is?
So a new recipe I've tried out.
It's a new recipe.
Blood.
Love it.
Thank God for the Thermomix.
Oh my goodness, really?
So this is the new one.
Yes.
Red cordial, chocolate sauce, sugar, red food dye, cocoa powder.
Wow.
Water.
Really?
Because
So that's what makes up blood. So I'll tell you what, there'd be a few people, licking the floors up afterwards.
Well, because Carrie gets it in her face, so we're really concerned about her eyes and her mouth.
Yes.
That's why it's an edible. Oh, there's flour in there as well. That's what that little ingredient. So, yeah, we're concerned with her getting it in her face. But, yeah.
All the things that you get to learn at WA Music Theatre, there you go. The recipe for blood if you get it on your face. That is amazing. So these guys have been rehearsing since March. Did you have auditions?
We did have auditions. So the audition panel sat with myself, and that was the alumni. And we talked about how you run the audition process, and the girls had people come in and perform for them, and they worked out their criteria and then putting people in the role.
Yeah.
And then they've worked with them throughout the whole
process.
Yeah.
And then have you got the alumni, the people who've graduated, doing the behind the scenes work, such as the costumes, I guess the sets, the sounds, the lights, I mean the music, it just goes on and on, the list of people that...
So we do have community members come in to help us.
Yes.
And volunteer their time to mentor the students, because the cast is from age 15 up to grown-ups. I won't say their ages.
No, we're all...
But
all ageless.
Members, all ages, right, have come in to mentor the young performers in the show. And then we have some work experience students that are thinking that they might want this as a career after they finish school, coming in to do backstage to try out that sort of industry and see.
How fantastic to have that on your resume or your portfolio, if you, I guess that's what you have in the theatre, to have that you have worked on this production and you've done this. So really for people, how can they see that, because this has been going on since the beginning of the year, how do you advertise for positions that people can volunteer, get some experience, get some training, put it on your resume so they can take their wings and go? How do people get involved?
So we have a Facebook page where we announce auditions for performers. And then if they're backstage people interested in that or costumes, they can just get in touch with us via that page or send the WEA an email. We've got our website.
Brilliant. So what's the Facebook page? So
the Facebook page is WEA Academy of Creative Arts.
Brilliant. Okay.
And our website is www.weahunter.edu.au. And then we can keep your details for when a production comes up, because there's a few coming up later in the year. I know we've got Little Shop of Horrors coming up.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Little Red Riding Hood in the holidays for kids.
Oh. We're front row for that, I tell you what. I mean, this is a bit of a change of pace from Carrie, isn't it? Little Red Riding.
Totally different show.
This is a kiddies, and it's in the second week, because I've already got it in my diary, second week of the school holidays, 11 to 13 of October. And that has a very eclectic selection of people in it, from kiddies to adults as well.
So that's an all adults little.
It's an all adults.
All
how
children.
Sweet. Yeah, all children.
All children. So age 5 to age 12 is Little Red Riding Hood. So that's our little babies.
Wow.
We also run a youth theatre program for after school. So those students, that's their production coming up in the holidays. So we run classes for children at school, people training to get into industry in all different facets of the community, and we also have lifestyle courses for adults.
That is amazing.
So we run a whole gamut of things at WEA.
And of course, you're running these courses. People are getting qualified, getting skilled, getting trained. But then you're putting on these amazing productions at the end of it. You know, you don't just walk away with a certificate in your hand. You're actually walking around with some practical skills and experience. Yeah,
so all our courses are about life skills and experience that you can take and either further your career or use it to further your interest, or so it's all skills based, on the job practical training.
Yeah, and that's what we really need, isn't it? I don't know if you were listening. We had David Harris, who is Wyong Member of Parliament, and we were talking about, you know, we really need to get into vocational education after school and at any age really to really get the skills and training up so that we can be a better skilled workforce. And your section there at the WEA is certainly providing that for people.
Yes, we're a vocation training facility. We're a registered training organisation, so nationally qualified qualifications you can study with us, from diploma level down to certificate.
Yes, yes.
To a range of options.
I've had great fun at the WEA doing lots of things. I've done sculptor there, and I've still got, this is 20 years ago, I've still got the sculptors there. I've done Spanish classes to brush up on my Spanish before I went overseas. I've done lots of courses there and just had an absolute ball.
Yeah, we've got a wide range. Our brochure's just come out yesterday. So if you jump online, or if you had looked in the Herald on the weekend, or all around Newcastle, you'll see our brochures at libraries and things like that. There's many courses.
The thing I love about what you're doing as well, you know, with Carrie the musical, then you've got Little Red Riding Hood, and then you've got Little Shop of Horrors later in the year. These are, we're going to be potentially seeing people who are going to be, and I know this sounds strange, but they're going to be carrying home, you know, a gold logie one day. These people are at the beginning of their careers, and you'll be able to say one day, oh, I saw so-and-so in Carrie, or Little Red Riding Hood, or Little Shop of Horrors, and there they are at the Oscars.
I agree.
Yeah. That's what I love about this.
I agree. There's lots of very talented kids in Newcastle. We're very lucky here.
Amazing.
Very lucky.
Well, thank you so much, Leah. We do appreciate your time and letting us know that carries on. And also, I just love to know about, you know, the preparation and how you got there. As I said, I'm just one of those people that get my popcorn, sit down and enjoy the show, and not realising the amazing work that's done behind the scenes for months and months and months and months. Mammoth. And it's lovely that the kiddies are also showcased in this. And I appreciate you letting us know what WEA has got on, because they've got some amazing stuff for kiddies and adults, any age.
Yes, we do. And I just mentioned tickets are through Try Booking, the website.
Yes.
And if you are thinking of getting along to Carrie, I know the Friday night has 2 seats left.
Oh, 2 seats left?
2 seats. It's very popular. And the Saturday night has 20 seats left.
Wow.
So
okay.
Thursday evening and Saturday afternoon at 2 have your best seats if you're interested in coming. But yeah, they're going really
very
quickly,
fast.
So.
Okay, well, we better get on them. Look, thank you so much, Leah. I appreciate your time. Can we have a chat to you next week about Little Red Riding Hood?
Absolutely.
I'd love that. Thank you so much. Take care.
Talk to you then.
Cheerio.
Too.
Bye.
Bye.